Hey, Steve.
How are you?
Thomas, how are you?
Tom?
Tom, yeah.
En av dem fitnesskonsulenten Steve Lynch, som dro I gang valgkampen sin med å true det lokale skolestyret med det som for meg høres ut som god gammeldags juling.
They don't follow the law. You go in and you remove them. I'm going in with 20 strong men. I'm going to speak in front of the school board, and I'm going to give them an option. They can leave or they can be removed.
I went to that meeting, and about a minute and 20 seconds of my 13-minute speech is what you saw. So when I said the 20 strong men, my whole focus of that was to have, it didn't have to be bodybuilder types like myself, just men strong in their convictions. And I was also calling out to these men to get actively involved. I decided to run because when I looked at my son who's 11, and I thought to myself, okay, what's it going to be like when he's 18, 7 short years from now? I was not confident in any way, shape, or form that we would even have a country that resembles what our principles were founded upon.
Why is that?
Because communism's taken over.
Communism's taken over America?
I wholeheartedly believe communism is not at our doorstep anymore. It's now in the foyer. Just look at what Joe Biden did by giving up Afghanistan and all those natural resources, and China stepping in. He's bought and paid for by China. I will take that to my grave.
So what kind of place is this, Northampton?
This is a great place. I've done a lot of campaigning up here. I believe most people they want to do well. They want to work hard at their job or build their business. They want to take care of their family. They want to go on vacations, and they genuinely want to see their neighbors do well. I think that's the majority of Americans.
Mm-hmm.
I think what has happened is we've allowed certain topics to polarize us, and then of course you have that driven by the media constantly, and it causes friction. You have a very polarized electorate that again kind of goes at each other from an enemy position rather than, hey, look, we don't agree on everything, but let's find common ground. And we have politicians for decades now that don't even care about that. They just do whatever they want and figure out ways to make the law fit for their desire. And to me, that's a recipe for disaster.
One last question. What burns fat best, cardio or weights?
Good question. Anybody want coffee? How you guys doing today?
Great.
Like, what I'm looking to do is create this freedom beachhead in Northampton County to protect us from what the government's doing down in D.C. Well, these off-year elections are the most important elections because these are the ones that affect your school board, all your local government. Because where did all the tyranny come in?
Steve Lynch.
Am I rough around the edges? Am I intense? Am I passionate? You bet your butt I am. Because I'm an American citizen that, pardon my French, is pissed off about what this government's doing.
Damn straight.
Yeah, and I want change. People want change. I just happen to be the change agent that's being used. So I'm very confident that I'm going to go and do the job. Now, what I'm also going to look to do is hopefully locate other leaders in different parts of the state, help them get into office. If we don't do something and we don't have people that are willing to stand up and fight for this, we're going to lose our country.
Steve, you were in Washington, D.C. on January 6th. Why did you go there?
Yeah, I went down there for a peaceful protest for the voter, for our concerns with the election integrity.
Did you go? Did you enter the building?
No. I was with my wife and her aunt, so we were basically outside.
What's up, Patriots? How are you today?
We're singing the national anthem. I'm networking with people, talking to other Patriots. It was fantastic. We were having a great day. It was a phenomenal day. And my phone was blowing up. And my mom's like, hey, are you safe? I said, what are you talking about? She goes, the Capitol's under siege. And I'm like, I'm staring at the Capitol. What are you talking about? She goes, it's under siege. It's on the news. The media in this country is so pathetic. It's criminal. They're a criminal enterprise. They're pushing lies and fabrications all the time when we talk about global leaders, worldwide leaders. What are they talking about right now, collectively? World domination, world government. They're talking about it. The worldwide leaders are doing this together. That's why they're trying to get rid of the sovereignty of this country. I won't allow that to happen. I don't care if Northampton County is the last county standing in the United States against everything else.
Let's go.
that is the one beacon of freedom that's left in this country, because we'll start here and we'll infect and infest and go out. That's all it's going to take. When you have a strong leader.
So they want world domination. Is this what they're calling the New World Order?
Well, that's what they call it. That's what they call it. That's not my, those aren't my words, folks. That's what they call it.
How do you feel about the cops there who are talking about now how they were traumatized and how they feel, you know?
Well, I mean, I can't speak for them, but if they're traumatized, I hope that they can get whatever services or anything that they would specifically need to overcome that. I'm sure if we talk to the cops during the BLM and Antifa riots that were beaten, stoned, thrown stuff at, shot at with things, I bet you they'd have a little bit more trauma from those instances than what took place down there.